20 surprising and mind-blowing facts you never knew existed. Get ready to have your mind blown. We all love learning new things, especially when they are unexpected and fascinating. From bizarre animal facts to mind-bending scientific discoveries, the world is full of wonders that often go unnoticed. In this video, we have compiled a list of 20 surprising and mind-blowing facts that you probably never knew existed. Prepare to be amazed, and let's dive into the weird and wonderful world of facts. 1. Lobsters taste with their feet. Ever thought your taste buds had a strange location? Consider the lobster. This crustacean doesn't need to take a bite to sample its food. Instead, it tastes with its feet. Tiny bristles on the lobster's legs function as taste sensors, allowing it to understand its meal before it even reaches its mouth. 2. Bees can fly higher than Mount Everest. Are you ready for a fact that'll leave you buzzing? Despite their small size, bees possess an extraordinary ability. They can fly higher than Mount Everest, the highest peak on Earth. This feat of nature serves a critical purpose. As bees migrate, they often need to cross towering mountain ranges, proving size doesn't always dictate capability. Bees' high-flying antics certainly offer a fresh perspective on the phrase, "sky's the limit." 3. Octopuses have 3 hearts. Imagine this, having more than one heart to keep you ticking. Well, for octopuses, this isn't a flight of fancy, but a biological reality. These incredible sea creatures boast not 1, not 2, but 3 hearts. 2 hearts work tirelessly to pump blood to the gills while the third takes care of the rest of the body. 4. It's impossible to hum while holding your nose. Have you ever tried to hum while pinching your nose shut? Give it a shot and you'll be in for a surprise. It's an absolute impossibility. Why, you may wonder? The science behind it is quite simple. The melodious sound of humming is created by air movement through our nasal passages. When you hold your nose, you block the passage of air, making it impossible to hum. 5. Camels don't actually store water in their humps. Contrary to popular belief, camels' humps are not water reservoirs. Instead, they're packed with fat, serving as a source of nourishment when food is scarce in the desert. When a camel consumes food and water, this fat can be converted into energy and hydration. So, while it's not a portable water tank, the camel's hump is still a remarkable adaptation for survival in harsh conditions. 6. Dogs can learn up to 250 words and gestures. Think your pooch only understands sit and fetch. Think again. Dogs have the mental capacity to learn up to 250 words and gestures. Border collies, poodles, and German shepherds are among the breeds with the highest comprehension. They can also interpret human emotion, meaning those puppy dog eyes aren't just adorable, they're intuitive too. 7. Naps could save your life. Feeling a little sluggish midday? Don't fight the urge to close your eyes. Recent studies suggest that taking a daily nap could potentially be a lifesaver. These mini siestas have been linked to lowering blood pressure, a key factor in preventing heart disease. So by indulging in that afternoon snooze, you could be doing much more than just catching up on some zzzs. 8. Roller coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin. Hold on to your hats. Here's a twisty fact about roller coasters. They were not initially built for sheer thrill and fun, but as a distraction from sin. In the late 1800s, America was peppered with amusement parks often associated with shady activities. Enter Lamarcus Adna Thompson, a businessman with a vision for clean fun. His brainchild? The adrenaline-inducing, gravity-defying roller coaster. 9. The US has more millionaires than Sweden has people. Ever wondered just how wealthy the US is? Here's a staggering comparison. There are more millionaires in the United States than there are people in Sweden. According to recent studies, the US is home to over 18 million millionaires, exceeding Sweden's population of roughly 10 million. 10. Dogs can smell cancer. Imagine this, your furry friend not just being a loyal companion, but also a potential lifesaver. Science has revealed that dogs, with their powerful olfactory abilities, can sniff out cancer. Researchers have trained dogs to detect the distinct smell of certain types of cancer, a truly remarkable feat. This is not just a testament to a dog's incredible sense of smell, but it could also lead to breakthroughs in developing new diagnostic tests. 11. Blue whale tongues can weigh as much as an elephant. Ready to dive into a colossal fact? Blue whales have tongues so massive they can weigh as much as an elephant. Imagine carrying around an object the size of a full-grown elephant in your mouth all day. Not an easy task, right? But for the world's largest animal, it's just a part of their extraordinary anatomy. 12. Fancy riding on bikes is illegal in Illinois. Get ready for a strange cycling fact. In Illinois, it is actually against the law to engage in fancy riding on a bicycle. This strange law is a throwback to an era when bicycles were new and somewhat feared technology. Fancy riding includes any kind of trick or stunt, such as riding without hands or feet on the pedals or performing jumps and flips. 13. You can see 4 states from the top of Chicago's Willis Tower. Think your sightseeing checklist is long? Try checking off 4 states at once from the top of Chicago's Willis Tower. At 1,450 feet tall, this behemoth of a building offers breathtaking panoramic views of Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, and Michigan on a clear day. So skip the road trip and head to the sky deck instead. It's a one-stop shop for an incredible multi-state vista. 14. There are 5 countries in the world that don't have airports. Imagine living in a place with no airports. While that might be unimaginable for some, it is a reality in 5 countries worldwide: Andorra, Liechtenstein, Monaco, San Marino, and Vatican City. Their small size, mountainous terrain, or densely built environment are some reasons behind this surprising fact. 15. The only muscle that never tires is the heart. Ever wondered which muscle works the hardest in your body? The champion is your heart. Pumping approximately 2,000 gallons of blood daily, it never takes a break, not even when you're sleeping. This ceaseless worker beats around 100,000 times a day, making it the only muscle in the human body that never tires. 16. Broccoli is a man-made food. Here's a delicious fact for foodies. Broccoli isn't a naturally occurring vegetable. It's a man-made product, carefully crafted by our ancestors. This cruciferous delight is the result of careful selective breeding of wild cabbage plants, starting around the 6th century BC. 17. High heels were originally men's shoes. Strut into this surprising fashion fact. High heels weren't initially designed for women. In the 10th century, horse riding cultures wore heels to secure their feet in stirrups. By the 17th century, European aristocrats wore them as a status symbol, demonstrating they didn't need to work. 18. Armadillos have shells so hard they can deflect a bullet. Here's a fact that's sure to ricochet off your sense of disbelief. An armadillo's shell is so tough, it can deflect a bullet. This isn't a tall tale from a Wild West show. There have been recorded incidents of bullets bouncing off armadillo shells. These tough little creatures sport a protective outer armor composed of hard, bony plates. 19. Only a quarter of the Sahara Desert is sandy. The Sahara Desert, famously known as a vast sea of sand, might not be as sandy as you think. In fact, only a quarter of it is covered by sand dunes. The rest? A mixture of gravel plains, dry valleys, and salt flats. These less than sandy regions still pose their own challenges with their extreme conditions, but it's safe to say this famous desert isn't just a big sandbox. 20. Your nose and ears never stop growing. Ready for a bit of a stretch? You might be surprised to learn that your nose and ears never stop growing. As we age, the cartilage in these parts of our bodies continues to grow and change. Gravity also takes its toll, causing a drooping effect that makes the ears and nose appear even larger. If you enjoyed our video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos.